What's up, you guys? It's Ashlitsky, and today I am playing a game in my browser on Itch.io, made by Tim Creef. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name. It's called Life, the Game of Chance. I guess it's a text-based game, and it was made for Low Res Jam 2017. It says, in this textual adventure, stories, names, characters, and instances portrayed are fictitious. Player discretion is advised. Life, the game of chance. What do I do? Welcome, new player. Ooh, that's me. Click to born. I was born. Yay! Oh. You're a female born in Europe. Your parents are getting a divorce. Do you want to live with your mother? It's throwing me right in. Okay, so this is like a decision-making game about life. I personally don't have experience with this. My parents are together. I never had to deal with something like this. I mean, I know it's hard. Anybody who has gone through it, I'm very sorry. It's not a pleasant thing. I don't know what I would do in this situation. Would I want to live with my mom or my dad? I'm just gonna go with yes, because they always say you can learn a lot. Like, you can obviously learn a lot from both of your parents, but, like, I'm a female, and I could probably learn a little more, or she might be a little more knowledgeable on certain, like, womanly things. Your mother is lacking money. She is depressed. Do you work hard at school to make her happier? Obviously, yes. You're the first one of your class during all of your schooling. Your mother tells you you're the best. You graduate with a film degree. Yeah! Do you want to become a filmmaker? Yes, please. Sorry, only 7% of filmmakers are women. You have no network and you fail in that field in spite of many years of total dedication. After 30 years trying to improve, your projects never performed. Journalists mocked your art and you never tried again. After the death of your mother, that remained proud of you until the very end, you commit suicide. Oh my god. Life doesn't have to be a game of chance. Be tolerant and compassionate with others. Give opportunities to unprivileged one. Major part of what you are and what you have is due to where you were born. You never deserve it all. Do you want to give life another shot? Yes! Okay, that was scarily true. Most filmmaker women don't make it. Okay, you're a male born in a countryside in Asia. As years pass by, your desire to leave the paddy fields for the city grows stronger. Do you choose to stay in the countryside with your family and friends? It might be hard, though, because that's all I know. Or my family might need help. Or I might have, like, a culture shock. I'm gonna stay. You decide to fully embrace your agrarian life and focus on your crops. Rice is great, but you also like chicken. Do you want to leave the paddy fields to take care of your own little army of chicks? Yes, I love chickens. Turns out that your army of chicks becomes a literal one. Your production is growing year after year, and you think about selling your poultry products to more customers. You can export your product internationally. Do you prefer to limit yourself to your national market? If I limit myself, I'm not expanding. But if I expand, I have all sorts of taxes and fees and probably government problems. I'm gonna say yes. You decide to sell your product in every corner of your country. People love your poultry and the government takes interest in your company. You are bought out at a low price by a national consortium and condemned to finish your days living near your dear poultry farm without entering it ever again. And again, life doesn't have to be chance. Blah, blah, blah. I want to give it another shot. Okay, so this is one of those games that has multiple endings. I want to say I think I saw... Oh. You wanna live with your mother? No, I'm gonna live with my dad this time. Oh, yeah, I think this game has multiple endings, though. Your father has 2 jobs. I chose to go live with my father this time, as a female in Europe. Your father has 2 jobs to meet your needs. You miss your mother a lot. You spend all your time with your best friend, Rose. Do you experiment things with her? Sure! Find out that you like it. You also find out that your father is homophobic. You hide it to him during your whole teenage years, but one day he finds you and Rose flirting. Your father cuts ties with you. You marry Rose. You start a filmmaking company to make documentaries about gender inequalities. You receive threat letters from homophobic groups. Do you continue your struggle for your rights? Yes, of course. 10 years later, you die beaten down in a march. You are a martyr, and your work is recognized across the country. Laws are passed to put an end to gender equalities. That one had a kind of better ending. It still ended a little tragically. Do-do-do-do. The mail in the countryside again. Okay. Let's leave and go to the city this time. In this crowded country, you're not the only one wanting to thrive in a shining city. In order to travel across the country, you need an internal passport. Someone proposes you a counterfeit one. Do you take it? No, you don't. You prefer not to get in trouble, wait for the formalities to get taken care of by the local government. After nearly a year, your situation has not evolved. You keep waiting for the passport? Passports only should take 6 months, so I'm gonna say no. Trying to travel across the country incognito, you get arrested. That's not what I meant! Without papers! That's not what I meant! I meant we could just not go! You are quickly condemned and deported to a labor camp where you'll end up dying of exhaustion. That's not how I wanted that to go. Am I a girl again? Female in Europe. Go live with my mom. Do you work hard at school to make her happier? No! You skip school a lot. You fail in your studies but have fun with so many people during parties. You start smoking and drinking at a young age. One of your friends is successful in business. He offers you a job in modeling. You earn a living by making photos for ads and magazines. At the age of 24, you got pregnant after a party. Do you get an abortion to continue modeling? Well, I hope I spent my money wisely and invested it away. No abortion. Keep the baby and marry the father. You don't love your husband, but stay with him to prevent your child from living the same childhood of yours. You'll be a desperate housewife until your death. That is very dark. I'm gonna assume there's still other paths because I clearly didn't take all of them. Each choice brings a different path. So I'm gonna leave the game here. If you want to play this for yourself, the link will be down below as always. It's definitely telling you that it's got a little bit of a moral behind it. You know, you got to be a little bit compassionate about others and their situations, and maybe somebody's going through something and you don't realize it, or, you know, someone had it worse than you. Like, you think not being able to get the next iPhone is terrible. Well, there's someone over here who has to sacrifice a career, you know, so it has a very good moral behind it. I enjoyed this, and I like how it's kind of pixely. It's nice. It's nice. So, as usual, if you enjoyed this, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and make new content every day, and you don't want to miss it. And I'll see you in the next one.